Number 1, Victoria Memorial. The Victoria Memorial is a large marble building in central Kolkata which was built between 1906 and 1921. It is dedicated to the memory of Empress Victoria. Now, a museum under the auspices of the Ministry of Culture is the largest monument in the world which is dedicated to a royal. The memorial lies on the Maiden and is one of the famous monuments of Kolkata. In January 1901, on the death of Empress Victoria, then Lord Curzon suggested the creation of a fitting memorial. Lord Curzon proposed the construction of a grand building with a museum and gardens. The Victoria Memorial's architect was William Emerson. The design is in the Indo-Saracenic revivalist style, which uses a mixture of British and Mughal with Venetian, Egyptian, and Deccani architectural influences. The building is 338 by 228 feet and rises to a height of 184 feet. It is constructed of white Makran marble. The Victoria Memorial has 25 galleries. These include the Royal Gallery, the National Leaders Gallery, the Portrait Gallery, the Central Hall, the Sculptures Gallery, the Arms and Armory Gallery, and the newer Kolkata Gallery. The gardens at the Victoria Memorial cover 64 acres and are maintained by a team of 21 gardeners. They were designed by Redesdale and David Prain. Number 2, Dakshineshwar Kali Temple. Dakshineshwar Kali Temple is a Hindu Navratna temple located at Dakshineshwar, Kolkata, at West Bengal. Situated on the eastern banks of the Hooghly River, the presiding deity of the temple is Ma Bhavatarini, a form of Parashakti Adya Kali, otherwise known as Ma Adi Shakti Kalika. The temple was built in 1855 by Rani Rashmoni, a zamindar, a philanthropist, and a devotee of Ma Kali. The temple is known for its association with Pandit Ramakrishna and Ma Sharda Devi, mystics of 19th century Bengal. The temple compound, apart from the nine-spired main temple, contains the large courtyard surrounding the temple with rooms along the boundary walls. There are 12 shrines dedicated to Lord Shiv, Mata Kali's consort along the riverfront, a temple to Radha Krishna, a bathing ghat on the river, a shrine dedicated to Rani Rashmoni. Nahabad, the chamber in northwestern corner just beyond the last of the Lord Shiv temples, is where Pandit Ramakrishna and Ma Sharda Devi spent a considerable part of their lives. Number 3, Science City. The Science City in Kolkata is the largest science city in the Indian subcontinent. It is managed by National Council of Science Museums, NCSM, Ministry of Culture, Government of India. It is located at the crossing of Eastern Metropolitan Bypass and JBS Haldane Avenue in East Topsia. Saroj Ghosh, the first Director General of NCSM, who is credited with having conceptualized this center in 1997. This center was inaugurated by two parts. The Convention Center complex was unveiled on 21st December 1996 by Paul Joseph Crutzen in presence of the then Chief Minister Jyoti Basu, and the whole center was opened by the then Prime Minister Inder Kumar Gujral on 1st July 1997. On 10th January 2010, the then Prime Minister of India, Manmohan Singh, laid the foundation stone for the second phase of Science City in presence of the then Chief Minister of West Bengal, Buddhadev Bhattacharjee. Number 4, Nakhoda Masjid. The Nakhoda Masjid is the principal mosque of Kolkata, India, in the Chitpur area of the Bada Bazar business district in central Kolkata, at the intersection of Zakaria Street and Rabindra Sarovar. The mosque's prayer hall has a capacity of 10,000 people at a time. The masjid have 3 domes and 2 minarets, which are 151 feet high. The foundation stone was laid on 11th September 1926. The total cost incurred for this construction was 15 lakhs Indian rupees in 1926. Abdur Rahim Usman, a leader of the Kachi Memon Jamaat, funded the building. Number 5. St. Paul's Cathedral Church. St. Paul's Cathedral is a church of North India Cathedral of Anglican background in Kolkata, West Bengal, noted for its Gothic architecture and dedicated to Paul the Apostle. It is the seat of the Diocese of Kolkata. The cornerstone was laid in 1839. The building was completed in 1847. It is said to be the largest church in Kolkata and the first Anglican cathedral in Asia. It was also the first new built cathedral in the overseas territory of the British Empire. The edifice stands on Cathedral Road on the islands of attraction to provide for more space for the growing population of the European community in Calcutta in the 1800s. The cathedral was built to replace St. John's Church, which had become too small for Kolkata's growing European community. By 1810, there were 4,000 British men and 300 British women in Bengal. Number 6. Eco Park. Eco Park is an urban park in Newtown, Rajahat, Kolkata, and the biggest park so far in India. The park is situated on a 480 acres plot and is surrounded by a 104 acres water body with an island in the middle. The park was conceptualized by Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, in July 2011. West Bengal Housing Infrastructure Development Corporation (HIDCO) is the overarching body coordinating the construction of the park, along with different other government bodies responsible for implementation of different works inside the park. The park has been divided into 3 broad parts: ecological zones like wetlands, grasslands, and urban forest, themed gardens and open spaces, and urban recreational spaces. The eco park is further divided into different subparts according to the different types of fauna planted. The copies of the 7 wonders of the world have also been made for people to visit in this park. Places of interest in the park are Glass House on Sabutsati, Amphitheatre, Lakefront Promenade, 7 Wonders Replica, Rabi Aranya, Tropical Tree Garden, Wildflower Meadow and Formal Garden, Rose Garden, Artist's Cottage, Eco Children's Park, Graffiti Walls, Butterfly Garden, Food Court, Fruits Garden, Musical Fountain, Tea Garden, and Eco Island. The park was inaugurated on 29th December 2012 by Mamata Banerjee. Number 7. Rabindra Sarovar. Rabindra Sarovar, formerly known as Thakuria Lake, is an artificial lake in South Kolkata in the Indian state of West Bengal. The name also refers to the area surrounding the lake. It is flanked by Southern Avenue to the north, Shyam Prasad Mukherjee Road to the west, Thakuria to the east, and the Kolkata Suburban Railway tracks to the south. Under the National Lake Conservation Program, which is now merged with the National Wetlands Conservation Program of the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Rabindra Sarovar was declared to be a national lake in 1997. Number 8. Birla Mandir. Birla Mandir in Kolkata, India is a Hindu temple on Ashutosh Chaudhary Avenue, Baliganj, built by the industrialist Birla family. This temple is open in the morning from 5:30 am to 11 am and in the evening from 4:30 pm to 9 pm. On Janmashtami, devotees come from faraway places to pay their respect to the deities. The construction of the temple began in 1970. It took 26 years to complete the entire structure. The construction of the temple was supervised by the Sompuras. On Wednesday, 21st of February 1996, the Pran Pratishtha was done by Swami Chidananji Maharaj. In the morning, Dr. Karan Singh inaugurated the temple the same day. The main temple houses Statues of deities Sri Radha Krishna. In the left side, temple Shikhar houses goddess Durga, the Hindu goddess of Shakti, the power. The right side dome of the temple houses Shivji in the meditation mode. Number 9. Quest Mall. Quest, previously known as Spencer's Galleria, is one of the largest shopping malls in Kolkata, India. It is located on Syed Amir Ali Avenue at Beg Bagan Park Circus. The mall was inaugurated on 30th September 2013 with a gross leasable area of 7 lakh square feet and parking for 1300 vehicles. The mall has the largest apparel store in the city with a total area of 1 lakh square feet. It also houses a 6-screen insignia class multiplex Inox cinema, Spencer's hypermarket and Star Mark bookstore in the basement. The mall has stores of various luxury brands like Gucci and Emporio Armani. Number 10. Agri-Horticulture Society of India. The Agri-Horticulture Society of India was founded in 1820 by William Carey on the Alipur Road, Kolkata. It has flower garden, greenhouses, a research laboratory and a library. It houses a massive collection of plants and flowers. It has a significant collection of botanical varieties, including Canis, for which it has a long and distinguished tradition, with facilities for gardeners and plant and flower lovers. Courses on gardening and cultivation of certain species are offered to the general public from time to time.